for so long to finally feel it again, the feeling I can't forget.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I'm your host, cernersandals. Tonight it is Saltcrew getting on the server here as they are going to be playing some ESEA League up against the one and only Specter Esports here. Saltcrew, late game tonight. 10:30 Eastern start time. I know they like their 10 o'clock starts. I know they do. So, yeah. Not surprised there. So, but 10:30. Whew, a little late. This game was supposed to be on Thursday this week, but got moved up, and so here we are. But anyways, exciting times indeed. Saltcrew and their opponent Specter sits at 1-2 records thus far in the season. Saltcrew are sitting at a 2-2 record, respectable. Of course, a couple losses in a row though after that 2-0 start to the season. At 13-3 on Tuesday the 14th against Prolapse on Mirage. Very strong starts to overtime win. Couple of rough losses there in Mirage and Cash. Specter 1-2. A loss against Peru, 13-4. A loss against Wiggle Peaks, 13-6 on Mirage. And then a win just on Wednesday the 22nd on Inferno against Courage. Now, we do have our map tonight. We are going to be heading all the way over to Anubis. A map that has definitely been making its moves here in the pool. Okay, I forgot to change the teams. Do not worry about that. Saltcrew banned first. 1 second. I forgot to change this, which is my fault. But my brain just kind of went there. We'll leave it at that. But Saltcrew banned out Dust 2 first. It was Cash and Ancient banned out by Specter. Saltcrew hit back with Inferno. Mirage Nuke was the final map banned out there by Specter, leaving it all to Anubis as the decider. The one and only map here played tonight. We love some good Anubis. Although I was playing a lot of it this week just to get the weekly mission done, so maybe I've seen enough of Anubis already. No, I kid. I should do a knife run getting underway, so why don't we just get this started? What in the world is happening? Oh, I see the problem. Let's fix that. First off, that's a problem. There we go. Alright, knife round is over and done. And we're going to have Specter starting things off on the CT side. Saltcrew will be taking up the offense here to start this first half. Roster for Saltcrew tonight, a little bit different. Got Gunk, Devin, FuzzyHat, FreeDotWilly, and Kiwi, which I believe is a little different than what we had in the opener. Smoke is going to be dropped by Glenn. It looks like it's going to be a final hit out towards the A site. Utility coming in. FuzzyHat sends that Molotov. Glenn with the dualies gets overwhelmed. That's one kill up here for the T side. FuzzyHat finds the opener. Smoke to cameras, but two flanks coming out from ESEA-Main. Devin spots one. Falls back to the smoke for now. Mob does get one with the dual Berettas. That's Gunk going down. Trades back and forth though. And Mob ultimately gets removed by Kiwi, and that's a first round up on the board for Saltcrew. Pistols already having at least a 1-for-1 trade here out on mid, although Saltcrew don't want to overcommit. Hollywood does get one. Although it's FreeDotWilly with another trade here. Bomb yet to get planted. Need to pop the smoke. That's Hollywood. Last one standing in the smoke on the USP. That's gonna get removed by Kiwi at Saltcrew with 2-0. Like the slow approach. Fight up the 1v1s with the SMGs. Not taking a bunch of casualties as well does help. Early util in mid. Hollywood is checking for any sort of peeks through canals. That nade's gonna do a lot of damage to Toby. There's roster here for Specter. Bob, Toby, Hollywood, Glenn, and L9 Sleuth. I think we're just going to mainly refer to as Sleuth. What does get at least an opener. Junk gets one. Mob immediately traded out. Double bet trade back there for Saltcrew. Gunking it up there with the MP7. Toby flashed off the angle. Devin with the headshot. Gets that kill, and it's the MP7s that do the heavy lifting. Saltcrew convert that third round off SMGs alone practically, and Specter are just forced to save. Bring those weapons over to the A bomb site. Looks like for Saltcrew, they've gone for the full abandonment of the MP7s. Fully committed to the rifles now. Devin starting to push up mid. Mob double kill there on the AK-47. Devin gets one, but now in a 1v5. A near impossible attempt here to be made. Toby with the headshot to pin that round down. Specter convert their first on the board. Saltcrew just couldn't quite figure it out there on that one. Smoking to mid. Devin and FuzzyHat on the other side. They're looking on the outside of it. Hollywood's looking for that boost over the top of mid, but Toby actually eats the bulk of that nade there. Down to 50 HP. Missed a Molotov, though. Actually lands in the smoke. Hollywood gets one, and it's Kiwi a double kill back, though. And now a 3v3 here on the map. FreeDotWilly looking for some fights against Sleuth, but Sleuth actually doing a bit of damage first. Kind of ward things away. Glenn fighting, and that's the bomb down. Kiwi goes. But Gunk finds Mob. Gunk finds Glenn. And it's up to Sleuth in a 1v2. FreeDotWilly survives with 1 HP. If you already pulled out, Hollywood does get forced away for the time being. Hollywood watching this AWP shot. Not going to come through. Overall, doesn't take it. But Gunk does find one in the meantime. That's a kill on the B side of the map for the opener, but I think going to be traded here by the op of Hollywood. Trying to sell the fake out towards A, but when you've got two players already watching the angle, it's not going to be an easy sell. Sleuth watching E-Box. Connects to one. Not going to be the second, though. Hollywood needs the trade, and Devin shuts it down. A rotate's got to come through. Toby's here. And Glenn is as well, but they're quickly backing off, and that's Saltcrew 5-1 now. Bomb timer ticking down. One player does go down. That's Toby finding FreeDotWilly. Oh, can't find the rifle and doesn't get the upgrade. Oh, that's going to sting just a little bit there. Could have had an upgrade to an AK. 5-1 in favor of the Saltcrew. Push through. Kiwi gets one. Kiwi does not get the second. FreeDotWilly looks to go for that trade, but now he's got to fight with two of his own. And overall, it's a 2-for-2 trade. Specter, I feel like, comes out a little bit on the worst end of it, but still they get those 2 kills. Push up towards that B bomb site. FuzzyHat gonna get a bomb plant down, and Devin through the smoke finds Mob. Toby's gonna be rotating through water. Glenn's here with just a USP. Now looks like the save is being called here already for Specter. Good shot for Toby on to Gunk. Bomb will not be defused. Obviously, this is a map that can favor itself well to that T side. Devin already an opener out towards A, and that's just going to be a fast exit coming out right now. Toby gets one. Toby needs to be the line of defense, but overwhelmed by Devin. Devin's on a tear. He's playing up close. He's got the Molotov, but will he be ready for the angle? He spots one. Damage onto Hollywood. Nades do more. Oh, but FuzzyHat steps up for a kill. Kiwi gets the follow-up, and that is 7 now for Saltcrew. FuzzyHat, immediate run out, gets the opening kill. That Molotov sets it up so well, but will he be ready for the E-Box trades? Oh, Toby gets 2, 3 on the trades. It's Kiwi in a 1v1 now. No idea where the last is. Smoke for safety. Smoked across for that bomb, which is down an E-Box. Double smoke now. Oh, he's phasing it. He's phasing it. Oh, they just passed each other. Kiwi gets it. How in the world does that happen? Walk up mid. Oh, but a push through on water. Glenn finds FreeDotWilly, but that's going to put the rest of this T-side into action. Immediate action. Oh, Hollywood makes the move at the wrong time, but the Molotov is good, and Hollywood gets the one down. Gunk, though, needs to make a move. Toby is here. And Toby, after finding Kiwi, FuzzyHat, and Gunk at least find the trades, but now that bomb is down in a rough spot. Down towards Temple. Gunk's worried about E-Box, but not worried about Mob and CT, who finds FuzzyHat. And now it's a 1v2 clutch. Toby has to be a known variable here in Temple. 28 seconds. Bomb down, can be recovered. Good swing for one. Mob swings up, and the MP9 confirms it. A second round on the board for Specter. It's a Nico here for Saltcrew, second to last round. Taking a partial before we get into that last round of the first half. It's about the defense here. Mob and Toby, they've definitely got it on lock here. Kiwi gets one. Toby. Oh my. Kiwi does get two, but not gonna be too much damage there. Saltcrew still an 8. Kiwi, great double kill though. Push around canals here. It's 3 players on this B bomb site. FuzzyHat has the bomb towards that B bomb site, and 1 player is walking up canal. That's FreeDotWilly. They left this relatively unchecked, but that util is actually going to pull the attention of Hollywood and Glenn. FreeDotWilly, the walk up E-Box. Oh, he gets the kill on Gunk. 1 trade back. They know it's a Temple player. The spray doesn't come through, though, and now FuzzyHat, 44 seconds. What's the move here? Kiwi with the nade. Devin with the shot to Mob. It's up to Toby. 1v3. Bomb going down. The nade certainly would not have enough damage to get that kill. Toby walking through the smoke. FuzzyHat reacts, but not going to get the kill. Toby on 2. Swaps weapons. Oh, Toby! Are you kidding? In the 1v3! Switch sides. Saltcrew now on the defense. But those last few rounds have got to be a bit demoralizing, especially with Toby delivering a incredible 1 versus 3 clutch. It's one of those clutches you certainly don't expect. But Gunk, whew! Immediate shot back. FreeDotWilly finds Sleuth as well. And now attention is going to start getting pulled back towards that B bomb site. Devin, here's the smoke down. Attention from Kiwi will be pulled as well. Flashbang, Kiwi dodges. Mob is here. Kiwi with the dualies, spraying away. Needs to get something, gets both kills with it. Hollywood in a 1v5 and overwhelmed by the numbers. Gunk gonna get that defuse, and that's a 9th round on the board for Saltcrew. Force buy here for both sides. Lots of use early. Gunk playing long range here with that MP7. FreeDotWilly is nearby. Oh, that's a spot. Nade forward, won't be seeing much. Gunk trying to just get ahead of this one. Flashbang forward. Gunk swings out, spotted by 1. Gonna quit to the fight, has to deal with 2. FreeDotWilly at least with the trade. That's attention pulled though by FuzzyHat as well. FreeDotWilly gets 1. Not gonna be 2 though. Needs to have a solid defense. Sleuth gets the kill. And now it's gotta be a retake here from Kiwi and Devin, but the rotates are fast. Kiwi's in a deep position here through A-Main. They might not be ready for this. Molotov. Kiwi. Oh, he gets tagged in it. Was it heard though? Was it heard? Kiwi makes the presence known anyways. Nade forward. Mob tagged. Second Molotov in. Attention's being pulled. Devin trying to push up forward, but the smokes just keep coming. Flashbang now as well. Sleuth running it up. The Tech 9 runs it. And the Tech 9 is what's running this round here for Specter. Getting that kill. The dink comes through. This is a round here for Specter. Right off the back of that pistol round win for Saltcrew. Lots of pistols here in mid. Run through mid. Toby holding the spray. It's Glenn and Hollywood to save him on that one. And it's not going to be a very pretty sight here for Saltcrew. That's going to be a 6th on the board here for Specter. And just 3 away from tying this one up. Glenn triple killing around there with that Galil. Frontline Sleuth. Good timing to find FreeDotWilly. FuzzyHat on the 5-7 gets one. Could be up for more, but has two players to contend with. Ultimately does just back away for now. This is a bit of an eco. Devin, another trade 1-for-1 here. And now Devin's got an MP7. He can make his way over towards that A-bomb site. FuzzyHat spots one, tagged. Gunk's all the way back here, trying to find it with the Desert Eagle. I don't imagine he'll be the most successful, but there's at least an opportunity at a retake attempt. I don't imagine it'll go that well. No smokes to reset this on camera control, though. So for Hollywood, this is basically, you gotta put up or shut up here. Smoke starting to fade. Flashing forward, Hollywood plays anti. That's Gunk getting one. Glenn gets FuzzyHat. Devin does at least get a kill. 5-7 won't be enough, though. Glenn finds two. And that is 9-7. Saltcrew still lead, but things are getting slim. Nade onto Hollywood. Does do at least a little bit of damage. Double nade now. Chips away at things. I think Kiwi's aware of Hollywood's positioning, but Devin finds Mob through the smoke. There's only one player officially on A, though. That's FreeDotWilly. 10, 6, and 13. 10 kills, a 6 assists, 13 deaths. Nades forward. Oh, a bit of a team nade there. FreeDotWilly gets one. It's immediately traded back by Glenn. FuzzyHat's wide open to get that kill. And now the defense is in. Gunk gets one. Gunk nearly finishes off Hollywood. And this is a desperate clutch in a 1v4. FuzzyHat finds the headshot. Early on, it's going to be Toby. 3 players pushing through mid early on here for Specter. Flashbang try and delay. We'll get a shot response there by Toby. Smoke in the mid. It's going to be a follow flashbang here, but they're mainly playing retake on this one. FreeDotWilly gets one. Hollywood trades. But they know it's the A hit. Hollywood the swing to find Gunk. And a bomb point going down. A weak A setup here for Saltcrew. Force them into a desperate retake, but at least for them, they don't have to deal with any more smokes. Just one Molotov by Toby. And that nade. Flashbang forward. Sleuth. No opportunity to use nades. Hollywood missed shot on the AWP, forced into the open, gets caught. And they know that one player's backside. Kiwi knows it's one heaven. That's the positions of both players revealed. Glenn gets one. Where's FuzzyHat looking? Oh no! A miscommunication cost dearly. Saltcrew, that should have been an easy layup. They knew one was backside. They knew one was up in heaven. Looking the wrong way was FuzzyHat and just gets obliterated in the 1v2. FuzzyHat mob gets a trade out, though. It's going to be the B bomb site open for business. This is a desperate push through water here by Saltcrew. And it's been responded to in kind by Specter. Just fast approach out to B. Toby jumping finds that shot on Gunk. How in the world does he do that? Looks like they're gonna maybe try and go for it, but it looks like FreeDotWilly might should just back away from this. FuzzyHat takes some damage, but it's going to be Specter bringing this within one now. Saltcrew. Could they be running out of juice late into the game here? It feels like Kiwi has gone fairly quiet. Started this one so well, and now I think it's only gotten maybe 2 or 3 kills since that first half. Gunk, Devin, FuzzyHat, FreeDotWilly, they've each had some individual moments, but only enough to get 2 rounds out of it. Molotov. And it's going to be a fast push out towards A. FreeDotWilly, that nade won't be doing much. It's just chip damage here, but it's the spray that matters the most. Gunk, Molotov down to try and delay things on the site. It's just going to be another fast rush execute here for Specter. They are not playing around with this one. L9 Sleuth finds FuzzyHat. Devin doesn't want to push right straight through that smoke. Oh, the time's been missed. They didn't see Glenn. Oh, but it's going to be spotted there. Gunk gets it onto Glenn. Needs to be a push forward. Kiwi looking for it with the AWP. Knows it's a player at the pillar of Waterfall. Molotov out. Shot is good. It's up to Hollywood. 1v1. Oh, missed shot. And Devin's got the kit. There's time as well. Saltcrew put another one on the board. It's 11-9. Op will be recovered as well. Eleven to 9. This round could determine so much here for both sides. Specter on a breaking point, but so are Saltcrew. Both teams low on money. Every moment matters here. Hollywood, this peek over mid could be the difference maker, but Gunk catches it. Up close, finds the shot, and that's the opera gone early. Looks like it's going to be a push up towards the B bomb site. Devin tagged early here by that AWP. Molotov going to be sent to E-Box. I don't think Kiwi heard any damage, but the B hit is surely coming through. Going to push through. Kiwi spots one. Here comes the push. Miss shot. And that means a retake required. Devin goes down. FuzzyHat spraying, but not connecting. Gunk gets 2 back with the M4A1. FreeDotWilly. Oh, taking the loud approach here on the B flank. Flashing through B main. Gunk gonna swing for jail, but it's not gonna work out. FreeDotWilly confirms one in jail. But FuzzyHat's gotta push through the smoke here. It all comes down to FreeDotWilly. FuzzyHat gets one. FreeDotWilly needs to do it, needs to clutch it, but it's Mob! Are you kidding? 11-10 now, and the must-do round for Specter pays off. Mob takes the early kill in Kiwi. This is Nico here for Saltcrew. Ooh, FuzzyHat does get one. That's the bomb down early, but I don't think it's going to be doing much in terms of consequences. Especially running wild like that. Sleuth finds the kill, his 8th of the game against FuzzyHat. This is something where Saltcrew, pound for pound, individually are having the better game, but it's just about the team play here. Specter are playing this as a unit. They're playing the trades, and that's what's paying off best for them. Weapons recovered. A boost up through mid. Will Toby be ready for it? It's only a Galil here for Gunk. Devon's in position. Gunk just waiting for a movement here. Sleuth finds that kill. Oh, Gunk! No way. No way. The timing. It's all about the timing here. Ring around the Rosie being played. Gunk knows where his last opponent is. There's just no time. Gunk, you are an absolute beast, but it's just not enough time left. And the round is going the way of Specter. They're going to tie it up 11 apiece, but Gunk nearly had that one. It could have been a 12-10 if he just had the kit, but no money to invest it. Tactical pause here called by Specter. Their first of the game. It's going to be a B-rush. It's the B-rush. Coming through. Devon gets one. Kiwi, overwhelmed. Toby gets one. Sleuth finds the trade. But it's already a bomb getting planted. Gunk doesn't dare contest this right now. This 3v3 determines effectively the game. This 3v3 means just about everything right now. Altov in. It's countered. But they know it's a player stage here. Now FuzzyHat knows where to look. He's checked where? Oh, but he can't check wide. Sleuth is so low. No, he's not. 72 HP. He's getting swung on. Gunk applying the pressure. How in the world does he hit those headshots? Are you kidding? A quad out of nowhere for Sleuth. Just nailing them to the wall. You pop open the smoke, and that's already a first casualty gone here for Saltcrew. They fought so hard. They fought so long. And through every disadvantage to claw this to a close to 11 rounds. They've had opportunities. And right when it feels like it's finally their moment, the opportunity slips away. And has it slipped too far? Is this it? FreeDotWilly gets one. Sleuth the trade. And Sleuth, Hollywood find their kills. Mob playing in mid. Avoids Kiwi and Devin. Devin swings around for the trade. Hollywood gonna get a bomb plant down. 12-11. Is it just going to be a 13th here for them, or is it going to be overtime? 12-12. Flashbang forward. Kiwi swings. Nowhere near ready. Toby finds the last two, and that's 13-11. Specter ended in heartbreak here against Saltcrew. They lose out 13-11 there on Anubis, and unfortunately just one too many good chances slipped through. That 1v3 from Mob, I think that was easily a turning point. I think round number 18 there as well. The 1v2, FuzzyHat caught just looking the complete opposite direction of where he should have been. That one's certainly going to sting there for the side of Specter, or for Saltcrew, I'm sorry. Tragic way for their night to end there after looking so strong. And I mean, that quad kill from Sleuth right at the very end. I mean, quiet game. And I mean, it's those moments like that. Sure, you can have a bad game. You can have a quiet game at that. But if you just have that one moment that secures it, right? That's what matters the most. And unfortunately there, now Saltcrew 2-3 record. Gunk, top player of the match here for the side of Saltcrew, 1.15 record. Kiwi, I really want to see if we so CT side 4-9 there. T side for Kiwi 13-7. So a huge fall off there for Kiwi. Highest performer there in that team on the T side, but just couldn't deliver it on the CT side. I mean, everyone else in Saltcrew did admirably. 9 kills for FreeDotWilly. Devin 7-9, 8-9 for FuzzyHat, Gunk 9-9, but they just weren't matching the individual level put up by that T side. We're talking 12 kills for Glenn, 12 for Sleuth, 10 for Hollywood. They did a lot of really strong work there in that second half, and that was ultimately what kind of did an end there for Saltcrew. And so they go to 2-3. They're going to be back again tomorrow night, I do believe. I unfortunately won't be able to cover. I am going off camping, but tomorrow night, currently set for 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Could change though, so definitely keep an eye on that one. Keep an eye out LCA socials, of course, for that one. But anyways, that's gonna wrap things up here tonight. Unfortunate loss there for Saltcrew, of course. So excited to see them come back tomorrow and look to bounce back on that one. But anyways, thank you all very much for tuning in. Have a great night. We'll see you next time. Peace.